here we go. We're on the ground, okay? This is a much better position for me. You know why? Because I'm looking up at you, so all my wrinkles are going backwards. Okay, so I'm going to demonstrate each of these these exercises separately, but we are going to do them all twice, and we're going to do them on one side at a time. So I am going to break them down so you can see what we're going to do for each one, but we're going to do it all on the same side, okay? So the first thing we're going to do, this is all going to be laying down on our backs, okay? This is all leg exercises, and some feet, because we're going to do some flexing and pointing. So I really want you to roll through those feet. Ladies, if you are having any kind of trouble with releves, ballet shoes, barefoot, point shoes, whatever, your feet and your ankles are just as important as everything else. So do some releves on the edge of a stair, okay? And I've told a lot of point students, I think I've told all the point students to do this. You go to the edge of the stair, and maybe I'll show this to you later. I'll go out to the stairs. But if you're on the edge of a stair, so here's the stair and here's your foot, okay? And just lower yourself down so you're stretching these tendons back here in the back of your foot, and then you're going to releve all the way up. So you're kind of doing an overextension and then releve all the way up on the edge of a stair. Of course, obviously hold on to something, a railing of some sort, and please do it on the bottom stair, not the top stair. This will help you with, number one, helping strengthen those ankles and those releves, okay? All right, so we're gonna be laying down, and we're gonna be in a tuck position, okay? So what is most important is to make sure that there is no gap in this back. Make sure that you are pushing your small of your back to the floor, because if your small of your back is on the floor, most likely your whole back is here. We are going to keep our hands on our hip bones here. That helps us push it down, because if you relax, you'll start arching. We don't want to do that. Okay, so you're going to pull your right foot or your right knee, and again, I'm sorry about my dirty feet. Oh my Lord, seriously, this is from the tap shoe dust on the floor. Holy cow. All right, so you're gonna pull that knee all the way to the chest with a flexed foot. Then you're gonna push that foot to the front. Here's where it's important to really push that back to the floor. Push it to about 2 inches off the ground, still flexed. Then you're gonna roll and point that toe. Then you're gonna flex it, and then you're gonna pull it in, okay? That's our first exercise. We're gonna do that 8 times, okay? So here we go. So you start in a tuck position, push those hips to the ground so your lower back is on the floor, okay? So pull that knee into your chest, and then you're gonna push it forward all the way down, keeping those hips on the ground, or keeping that lower back on the ground. Roll through your point, and then flex, and then pull it in. That was 1. We're gonna do it 8 times. Push it, push, squeeze, point that toe, flex, and pull it in. 2. Push. Again, make sure your lower back is on the ground. Point that toe, flex. That was 3. Push, point, how you doing? Flex, and pull. That was 4. And push, and point, and flex. 5, and push, and point, and flex, and 6. 2 more. Push, point, flex. Last one. Push that lower back to the ground, and point, and flex, and pull it in. Yes? Okay. Now, this next exercise, you're going to stay in that laying down position, stay in that tuck. What you're going to do is you're going to turn out that foot, that right leg. You're going to flex the foot, but you're gonna turn it out, okay? And then you're gonna lift it just to the top of this knee. Let's pull that knee in a little bit. So you don't want it to go all the way up. You just want it to go to about here. Just slid a little bit, okay? But I want that foot flexed, and then I want you to lower. And then up, and then lower. Do not touch the ground, okay? You're gonna make sure your leg is turned out. I don't know if you can tell, but see how my foot's turned out this way, okay? So make sure it's turned out, okay? And then you're gonna go down, and then you're gonna do it again, but you're gonna do a point, okay? All right, here we go. I sounded weird because I was up like this. Okay, so here you go. So flex that foot, turn it out, and bring it up so your knees are touching, and down, and 2, and down, and 3. Squeeze it tight. Again, push that lower back to the ground. And 5, and 6, and 7. Last one, and then you're gonna point your toe. 8. Here we go. And point. And 2. You're still turned out. 3. You're only coming up knee to knee. 4. And 5. And 6. And 7. Last one. 8. Now you're going to take that leg and you're going to lift it all the way up. And you're just going to do a nice little stretch of that leg. Okay, you can pull it in a little bit. And then stretch it back up. Okay, yes, stretch it. Okay, now you're going to take this right leg and you're going to point it to your knee on the opposite side. Try to keep this knee exactly where it is. Don't go down or don't go backwards. Okay, so keep this toe right at the knee, and then you're going to développé straight up and down. Développé straight up and down. All right, here we go. 8 times. And 1, down, 2, down, 3. Nice développé. This is not a kick, it's a développé. What does développé mean? Develop. Okay, you're developing those legs. Okay, you're unfolding. I lost count. Let's do a few more. Actually, these feel really good. Let's do a few more. Ta and da. Great. Okay, so from here, you're going to extend that leg forward. Do not touch the floor. Now you're going to do grand battements. So now you're going to want to do, I had my hands out to the side that whole time. Try to keep them on your hips if you can. So grand battement, down. This is where it becomes important, where you're not going to want to arch that back. You need to keep that back flat for a couple of reasons. First of all, it's good technique work, number 1. Number 2, it's good ab work and good leg work. If you're moving that, if you're moving that body, it's not going to help you. Okay, so here we go. Again, keeping that left leg bent, all right? That kind of helps you. Pushing that foot into the ground will help you keep that back nice and straight. Okay, so here we go. Grand battements 8 times. And 1, lower. 2, lower. 3, lower. 4, lower. 5, keep that small of the back. 6, on the ground. 7, last one, 8, and down. All right, we're now going to do that whole sequence on the left. So what was the first one? You're going to pull that knee in to your chest, flex that foot, push it, point, flex, and pull it in, okay? Here we go, 8 times, and again, try to keep that back, no, not try, do. Keep that small of that back on the ground, because otherwise it's just going to hurt your lower back and you don't want to do that. Okay, here we go. So you're going to pull it in, flex that foot. Is my feet still dirty? Here we go. And you're going to push forward. And you're going to point that toe, and you're going to flex, and you're going to pull it in. 1. Remember to keep that back straight. Keep that foot not too far off the ground. and pull, and push, and point, and flex. 3, push, point, flex. 4, 5, 6, I'm just letting you listen to this beautiful music. 7, pushing that lower back to the ground. Last one, push. And here, now we're gonna go straight down, back to that straight. You're gonna flex that foot and turn out that leg. And then you're gonna remember, you're gonna pull it up to the opposite knee and then straight back down again. Making sure you're turned out. It's not a foot forward, it's a turned out leg. Here we go. And 1, again, back to the ground. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now you're going to point that toe. After this last one, 8. Point your toe, same thing. 1, down. 2, keep that back on the ground. Knee all the way up to the other knee. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, last one, 8, bring it in, do a little bit of a stretch here. This feels really nice. Okay, bend it a little bit, stretch it a little bit. Okay, now you're gonna take that pointed toe to this knee, okay, to the opposite knee, so it's right leg. Keep this knee where it is, and you're just gonna développé it straight and then bring it down. And then when you développé it, I didn't tell you this on the other side, but try to hold that for a second before you bring it down, okay? Here we go, ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, last one, 8, down. Now remember, from here you're going to do grand battement. So you're going to go down to your about 2 inches off the ground and then kick 1. Keep that back flat. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Nice. All right, come up. Now remember what I said about that stretch at the ballet bar that I also do on the ground? This is also here. What you want to do here is put your right foot on top of that left leg, and then you want to push it, pull it back this way, and then you want to pull it forward. Push it forward. Oh, you can feel that stretch. Woo, on that booty. Nice. Switch sides. I always start back a little bit, and then I kind of push it up, and then push forward with that chest, and you can feel it right in that side booty. All right, so let me check my time here. We only have a couple little things left. 14 minutes. All right, we'll be back.